secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Huskers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard. So Iowa's offense will go to work first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that...
There we go! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coach is loving that.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Gadecki. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Nebraska's offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The quick out. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Holds and fires complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Off to the races to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Cornhuskers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now second and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. Grabbed in the middle, it's Nelson. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Finds his big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on first and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Conrad. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Here comes the offense on first down. Handoff from the gun. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the...
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the wind. I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit. The defense takes advantage with some early momentum.
Trying to take it back. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's got a chance. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get Jack.
Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands.
He's got it! The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this second and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Bought a little time, lets it go. A strike downfield.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Got the quick pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. Looking to throw again. Using the quick game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. High the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this third and 2. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got the back over the middle. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And they can't. But the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. It's been hard enough to slow down these guys on this drive. Now the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Iowa State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Ames. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to...
Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nebraska! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting running. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Hawkeyes started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Moves away as he feels pressure. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down, and the quarterback does.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback, then you've got to slow yourself down under control. It's making it way too...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Iowa!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nelson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We we've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to take a shot on second and short. Fires to the big fella. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires downfield. Finds a man by himself. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
The Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half. Turning it on! Got enough for the first down. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Upshaw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Barry Johnson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Pulls it in, it's Nelson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
They're setting up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He's looking deep. It's caught. He's loose down the left side. space. The band might as well start playing. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Huskers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. The throw. Makes the grab. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Upshaw. He's loose on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And here they come, almost all the way back. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Rolling right and going deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Now he's going to break the pocket. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nelson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. The screen, he's got wheels. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
28, Nebraska, 23.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. The snap sets up the throw. They'll run the screen. Lowers those pads. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
This is an impressive run by this squad, man. Getting down big and everything looking bleak, but to be able to believe in themselves, to play one play at a time, dig their way back. Palmer, they've come all the way back against a good team, and now they got the lead.
It's really been impressive, David. I think that was the question coming into this game. People wanted to know, are they for real, or are they just a bunch of front runners? They got down early, but they never quit. Their playmakers have stepped up. They've done what is necessary, and they've executed at a high level. And all of a sudden, down multiple touchdowns, here they are making a statement with the lead.
That's caught. It's Wilkins. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
He's got him. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. And they swarm him under. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Keep it on the ground. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskers.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
28.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got a man. It's Wilkins. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Steps away to find some room. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. It'll be 3rd and long.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Hawkeyes want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Conrad. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Touchdown, Iowa! And they take it in for 6 more points. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's looking to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on 2nd down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he got loose. pushed out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nelson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Right on the money. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskers have this offense rolling. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Upshaw. Powers through. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Huskers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners.
He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to keep it in the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Under fire. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a